Not too long ago, I went for a walk with a good friend of mine, and I expressed to him that I was afraid of growing old alone, that it was one of my worst fears, and at the age of 30, I felt like it was becoming hopeless. And he said to me, "A decade is a long time." And that changed something in me. I realised in that moment that I had only been 30 for 6 weeks, and I was trying to get all the things I wanted as quickly as possible, rather than taking my time and living a life that makes me happy. That I was still young, and I still had so much life left ahead of me. I have another 10 years till I'm 40, and even then, I have another decade and possibly another. And I didn't need to rush these things. Instead of finding happiness within myself, I was trying to get it from others, not realising I was hurting myself in the process. I was desperately trying to cling to whoever wanted to go on a date with me or showed me any attention, and that was really ruining me, and it needed to change. So I sat down with myself and had a long, hard think and said, is this what I want? Do I want to spend the next decade going on dates, chasing people, and only feel accepted and happy when I had these people around me? Or do I want to focus on myself? And that was the goal of my 30s journey. So that's what I need to do. There are still so many things I want to do in my life, but I don't need to do it all now. And that's something that I need to teach myself, because I seem to just want to achieve it all as soon as possible. But once I achieve all that, then what? So I'm going to take my time and not expect everything to happen all at once. There are places I want to visit, things I want to make, new hobbies I want to take on. There's so much that I want to do, and I have the rest of my life to do them, not this next year, not the next couple of weeks. So why am I rushing? Why am I making myself distressed and anxious, thinking that my time is running out because I am 30? 30 is still young, 40 is still young. For me, I think I'm just so used to society telling me that 30 is old and you should have your life together, and you should have your own family and be married, have a career, and I don't have any of these things. But I do have a roof over my head, I have a job that I enjoy, I have people who care about me, and I'm healthy and I'm young. I feel during these times we forget about the things we have and we focus on the things that we don't. And that is a habit of mine that I'm trying to get out of. We forget about the things that we achieve in short amounts of time. Whenever I look back at my 20s, I think of all the bad times rather than things I achieved. I got a university degree, I went into my first relationship, I got out of my first relationship, I moved into my own flat and paid my own bills, I went to Japan, I've lived in many different places and visited different places, I went abroad for the first time, I went to my mum's wedding and my brother's wedding, my niece was born. There are so many positive things that have happened over the last decade in my 20s to 30s, and I can improve on that this decade. There is no need to rush life. If I keep rushing, I'm going to miss so many things. If I just focus on one thing and always get myself down because I don't achieve it, I'll never do anything else. And I'll always think it's because of me. Like when I posted the video about my bad day, I kept blaming myself over and over again, thinking that there was something wrong with me. And that's not true. It's just maybe I just wasn't the right person for him. Maybe it was a good thing. At the end of the day, I shouldn't be rushing these things. I don't need to rush to the places that I want to visit. They're not going anywhere, and neither am I. And you hear a lot about life being too short. And yes, that is true. But also that a decade is a long time. That's a lot of years to do things, a lot of years to change your life, things that happen, good or bad. It only takes one decision to change a life. So from now on, I'm going to stop desperately grasping for things that are currently out of my reach and do things every day that make me happy. Focus on me, heal myself, bring back my confidence and my self-esteem, and maybe one day those things that I want will come to me. And you know what? If they don't, that'll be fine, because I would have spent every day doing things that make me happy. And at the end of the day, what's more important than living a happy life? So if you feel stuck, just remember, a decade is a long time.